Ladies and gentlemen, she's the kind of leader that America is clamoring for now. She is the best-selling author. She is the former governor of Alaska and the 2008 vice presidential candidate. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the incomparable Sarah Palin.
Don't you just love your freedom as an American? Well, what we do when we acknowledge our love of freedom is we thank a vet for protecting that freedom. Those of you who have served in the past or presently serving in the United States military, if you could stand up, we're going to salute you. We're going to thank you guys. You have protected our freedoms, our right to assemble here peacefully, and all of our rights in our Constitution. If it wasn't for our United States military, men and women of just America's finest, nothing to apologize for. They're a force for good throughout the world. If it weren't for you, we would not be standing here. So again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Well, it's great to be here in the land of the giants. And how about great win Monday night, but do I have to cut it so close all the time like that? You know, you put us through that sweet torture, right? Giants torture. Funny, I thought in California, though, thinking torture would be perhaps another 6 years of some of the representation that you have had. Liberal representation in the United States Senate. May that change, please, for the rest of the country. Seriously, I am so glad to be with you today, and Todd's with me too, Alaska's former first lady. Down here when he drove our motor home all the way down from Alaska. He's driven the highway, the Alcan Highway, twice now in the past few months. He came down so that he could watch Bristol on Dancing with the Stars in LA. I know. And this whole Dancing with the Stars thing, talk about a whole new ball game for the Palins. We're hunters and fishermen, jocks, and here in Bristol, she says, "Mom, Dancing with the Stars called and they asked if I want to be on their show," and this is just a couple of weeks before the show starts. And I said, "What did you tell them?" And she said, "Well, I'm not a star and I don't dance." So I said, "Sure, I'll be on Dancing with the Stars." I got right. Let's challenge ourselves out of the comfort zone. And she's just having a blast doing that. I tell you this too, swear to God, true story. Bristol says how difficult some of the steps are, learning this whole new ball game for us, and she didn't know the name of a lot of the dances, much less having to learn the steps from scratch. And our little one, Piper, she's overhearing the discussion between Bristol and me about these dance steps, and Piper says, "I know how you can learn these dance steps. Do it, just write them on the palm of your hand." So the dancers, or the stars, and as Bristol so humbly, as she would put it, she's not, she says, "I'm certainly not a star," but where they house the stars are a really nice little apartment complex near Rodeo Drive. And when we heard that, I said to Bristol, I said, "Well, I have an idea," and I wasn't kidding at all. I said, "How about if we do load up the motorhome and we come driving down to see it? We park there on Rodeo Drive. That's what we would do in Alaska, long road trip." And Bristol's like, "Yeah, Mom, and we have some lawn chairs up at the pool. I guess you guys can sleep in." So that's what Todd did. He did load up the motorhome. But no, so glad to get to be with you in California, San Jose, capital of Silicon Valley, and the wonderful technology, and the wonderful entrepreneurial spirit of California, right here. So glad to be with you. And California, right here. 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 C mama grizzly on this flag. I tell that's my, at least I think it's a mama grizzly on the flag. Yes. Hey, back to those Giants too. I know that everybody around here probably has Giants fever. I know you guys certainly do in that corner. Okay. What's it been? 56 years since, that's a long time, isn't it? And I say this with all due respect. Okay, 1954, World Series?
Yes.
Okay, well, that was a long time ago, whatever, for all of us, okay? In fact, back in 54, think about what was going on in our country back then, okay? Eisenhower was our president, a war hero, and he, as a war hero, had led a great military victory over evil, and he didn't apologize to anybody for that. And that's kind of hard to imagine today. And Eisenhower, back in 54, he presided over an economy where the average new house cost was $10,000, and the price of gas was 22 cents a gallon. Well, today, home foreclosures up 19%, and domestic drilling policies have helped push gas to 10 or 12 times that 22 cents. And 1954 was the year that we added "Under God" to our Pledge of Allegiance. It's frustrating, sad today to see that some people, they want those words deleted, and some even refuse to pledge allegiance to our own country because of those words, and that is some misguidance. That is some change in direction. I think all of us are in this room today, though, certainly for a reason. There's never a coincidence. You're here for a reason. We are here because we're concerned about that direction of our country. And especially over the last 2 years, what has gone on with this promise of a fundamental transformation of the America we love. That fundamental transformation of America is going to turn us into something that we don't recognize. So I think we are here for a reason as we say, no, enough is enough. We're going to get America back on the right track, back towards that exceptionalism that Ronald Reagan used to speak of. We are ready to take our government back and put it back on our side and become that exceptional America. Over the last 2 years, the principles and the values and the free market policies that have made America strong for more than 200 years, they are under heavy attack. And these are being threatened by an extreme liberal political movement that